everybody, and welcome back to another one of our videos. We're down at the allotment again this morning, and we've just got a couple of things to do today. So the first thing what I wanted to do was just check my pumpkin patch and see what's going on. And you can see that the pumpkins are starting to expose themselves now. That one there looks like it's almost ready. You see the brown on the stem, so that's going to be a small pumpkin. I've got 3 down here which haven't getting no size to them, but their stems are still green, so they're all right. So what I'm doing is just checking got another one down there with a crown prince. Got another crown prince there. Here. What's oh, sorry if I'm crossing the camera. What's the stem's still green. I've got 2 what's side by side. You can see those will be ready in a couple of weeks. You can see the tops browning. When you see the little note thing from the pumpkin growing brown, that's when you know that your pumpkin's ready for picking. I've got one down here. Got got one here. You see the top starting to brown, so there, and a white one there, and got one of those knobby ones there. Got a couple of those long ones what's growing, but I don't think they're going to come to anything because all the energy is going into the big one, what I'm going to show you in a minute. Got a little one down there what's coming. There was one down here, another one there what's coming. See they're starting to come, but I think it's a bit late for them now. There's a yellow one here somewhere, it's here. Orange one rather. You see the stem's still orange on that one. I've got this big one up in there. Got a big one in there. You see the stem starting to brown off on that one, so that is coming. Got one here. Well, I'm starting to see green. That's so strange on that, because that's green courgettes and they're meant to be yellow. That's meant to be, or I don't know if that's a courgette or one of them pumpkins. Got another one here. And it's still running. Gotta pick these out because I've got to put them when I'm ready. I'm gonna have to get some more compost here. Got to get some more compost, and I've got to fill in those holes over there. I've got another yellow pumpkin down there what I can see over there. The strawberries are coming back for some reason, I don't know. I'm going over the path, but you want these runners inside. Get out these weeds. You see the corn and that still. Trying to get all these weeds out between them. See, these corns are doing really nice. Nothing's attacked them yet. Right. Oh my God, that. Let me see if I can get over there. I know there was a couple down there, but they're starting to rot. This thing is like it's just. Let me see what I can do. This is restricted it. You can see. Let me get the camera from my cameraman. Just show you it. That's how big it is. And then there's a pumpkin there. And then, I don't know if I can get to that one underneath it. And there's a pumpkin right underneath it. So, give this back to my cameraman. So, if there had a, and you see it's not even starting to dry up the stem. It's not even starting to dry yet. So that means that it's still expanding. And that must be a few kilos. Right, got these weeds in here to pull up. A little small baby boo down there, and that's the pumpkin patch, and that and the corn what I planted is up here, still doing nice. Yeah, banging, but nobody's not. Alright. Just sorry about that, we're just checking. I heard banging, so you know you have to check if you're down here early, if anyone else is down here, what shouldn't be down here. Right, I'll come up here with you. You see my Lola Rosso doing exceptional, and my other lettuce is now starting to come up. My callaloo looking really nice and nice in there. I had some French beans on here. They're still on here, some French beans, but they're still small. Right. Lily's starting to come up and send off more flower heads. And this is what I want to show you. You saw when I cutted this for the fun day, what we was doing, and you can see how much that's grown since then. That's only like about I can't remember. My wife was saying it's about 3 or 4 weeks, but I think it's, I don't know if it's been that. And you can see how much growth they put on. I'll show you over here. And this is the front bit, and look, that's how fast it grows. And you know, I cutted some the other day. I'll come down here and show you these ones. Just to show you, since the last video, you see, since the last video how much it's grown. That's how fast it grows, so when you put it in, remember that you're going to get it pretty quick. Right, let me go this way. I've got a sea salt one here. That's meant to be a beetroot. This is meant to be a beetroot, everybody's, but I don't know what kind of beetroot that is. You see, when you get the rain now, everything starts coming. Got another one here, and that's white as well. That's white as well. These are the red ones there. You weed up this bed, and as soon as you get rain, everything just decides to grow back, and it grows back even faster. So I'm gonna have to look up what variety these two are, because they're white. Don't know what variety those are, because I know I planted, they're meant to be some type of beetroot, but why they're white I don't know. Right, don't need no chard. You see these beans are just running all over the path and everywhere. See the pods here. See? What I want to do, just going to pick and find a thick one that's bulging. Just pick this one. I just want to see if I can see if these are the yin-yangs. You see they're still green, so they're still got a fair way to go. Right. And the runner beans now, I don't know why they're just getting so lanky, and they're not forming the peas, the beans. So what I might have to do is before I go, put some bloodfish and bone in there. So just gonna get get my scissors, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, everybody. So I've showed you that bit, what's going on. I'll show you the rest when I've done, because I've got a few bits what I want to take up before I go. Right, so here I've got my drill. I've got this chainsaw what I'm not sure of, because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So I've got the saw in the car anyway, and I've got the tape measure and the screws. So the first thing what I've got to do is measure how long this bed is, and this is the wood what I'm going to be using for the uprights. And you can do this yourself. I've done this one myself, just using 4 posts and cross posts and that, just to get my like if I've got any climbing plants and that, I can just let them climb over that and then leave it. You can see the coyotes going over there. I don't know if it's a bit too late for that, but and then I've got this one structure here what I built, what you saw, that's just out of bamboo canes, just putting them in the ground and then putting the poles and cable tying it. But this one I want to build a bit more stronger. You can see how these hoops are just loose and snapping and everything. The metal what's in them are meant to be rust free, but you know, you buy these things and then they rust when they're out of their tow. You can bring them back, but they rust and perish during the season, so you just lose out on them. So what I want to do, as you can see this netting, this is what I want to do in wood, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be using this netting, because I'm thinking about the top, if it snows, because I'm not going to be here over the winter. If it snows, the weight of the snow might weigh down and tear this netting. So this netting I might use for the sides, or I might get some other netting or something more stronger and put on the side. But the main thing what I want to do is have the frame in place, so that I know if I need any more wood and that, I can get it. So I need my cameraman to hold this other end so we can measure, and then we'll start putting the uprights along, and then see how it goes from there. So we'll show you bit by bit how we're going. That was a close call, just 2 aeroplanes about just crossed each other. So I don't know what flight path they were on, because we've got the airport down there, and that was a close call, I would say. Right, so I'm going to carry on with this, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, everybody, so I've got the 4 uprights on this side, you can see. I'm just putting in this last screw up this end. Right, so that's the last screw up that end. So what I've got to do now is start the one from the other side now. Gonna get the one from this side, and then what I might have to do looking at it now, I think I might have to order some more, because I've got the ones, or what I can do, that's 4, 8, because I've got 15 lengths, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what I might do, I'm trying to think of which way is going to be the best way to do it, because I might have to put some coming across like that as well, and as well as putting a frame around it, which is what I was going to do. I might have to end up putting some cross ones across, but I'll see in a minute. So I'm going to get the ones up on this side and see how best to work it out. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so we've got the uprights on this side as well. Don't know why my cameraman's all the way around there, like if anybody can see anything. Come around. So we've got the uprights on this side, and I've got one of the cross beams across, so I'm just thinking of how I'm going to join it there, but I'll sort that out in a minute. And what I'm going to be doing now, I've got the front beams, what's going across. These ones I'm going to have to put on the outside, and the other ones go on the inside. So, and then once I've done that, then that's basically the frame, so I can have access from the front and access from the other side, and then the netting would come over it. I might have to put something across here somewhere to hold it, so I can have the netting what I can lift up and clip around or something. So I'll work that one out in a minute. So what I'm going to do now is put this cross beam across this bit here, the front bit, and then one across that other end. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I'm on the last bit now, and we had a bit of problems on the other side where the poles was leaning in, but it seems to have, since I put the cross beams on that, I had to put these lengthways ones on first, and then I had to put the length ones on first and then put these on last to push it into place, hopefully. So if you like our videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment, you can leave a comment in the comment section. We'll get back to you on them. So sorry about the aeroplane noise. We get that all the time down here. So what I'm going to do is put the netting onto here and then staple that on. So I have to get a stapler, and then maybe at the front bit here I might put another cross beam across, and then put somewhere where I can get in and out easily, because it has to be dug over and everything and things. So as long as I can got space to work in there, then that's okay. So then later on now I'll take out all these arches and everything, and then you'll see it more better once I've done that as the season goes on. So this is the last one to go in, and then I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I finished that cage, what I'm doing. I just built that for better protection when I plant my corns and that next year. Then there'll be, I mean the hoops work this year, but they won't make it for another year. So I had to put something what's going to be more solid there. Right, so I'm up here with my broccolis, and I can see two heads here. Nice head of broccoli there. That'll go home for my... Sorry I can't share these with anybody because this is all what I planted. Next year I'll plant a bit more. I'll plant a bit more next year, then I'll be able to give some away, but this year can't give none away. They take long to grow, and you know I'm always giving away things, but I have to eat something for myself what I enjoy eating. So don't pull out your plants. Sometimes they develop new ones on the sides, so you'll get broccoli most of the time. So that's 3 nice heads of broccoli to take home. Right, I'll come round. I don't have to water outside neither because we've had a lot of rain, so it's very slippery and everything. So I'll just put these up here with what I'm taking home. I know I didn't plant no Swedes or nothing, so seeing white beetroots is a bit surprising for me. Right, now which one do I take? I want to take one of these for Sunday. Take this one. How big is that one? So you want it to cut it right down into the ground so you get the old head out. There's 2 there. I'm going to have to take that one, I'll split it a bit. So you just take off these bits. Then I've got 2 nice heads of lettuce there. Let me have a look at these. Let me put this up here. And then I'll have a look at one of these green ones because they're all bunched up together. So I don't know what's going on with them. How are you going to tell where one lettuce is? Just going to have to pull and hope for the best. Right, that's one lettuce, so take that as well. That's all I need. So that's for Sunday. Don't think I need any more than that. Although we do eat a lot of lettuce, but this is one of the other leaf one. Let's get one of these up, see if I can get one of these out. And that'll do. Right, so that'll do for Sunday. One of the spiky leaves. So going to go in my polytunnel, so I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so I'm in a polytunnel. As you can see, everything's coming along nicely. Starting to see some peppers come out on here now, some Scotch bonnets. It's flowered. See some green Scotch bonnets underneath there. So Then there's got some snack peppers on here. My lemongrass is doing well. My dragon fruit plant, you can see how thick that's got, nice and thick and everything. These eddos, I think one died. I think it was getting too much water, so I stopped giving them a. And my ginger's come up nicely, one there and got one behind my cameraman there. The tomatoes are starting to come now. These melons, I've got to go through it and sort out what is what next time I come down. Got my peppers doing nicely. Can see they need some little bit of water. This plant here is growing exceptional. I don't know what this is. If anybody's got a clue, don't know what I planted there. Yellow peppers and peppers on the other ones. You can see all the peppers what I've got. Tomatoes, everything. Let my cameraman go that way a bit more. I have to watch that drum outside. I've left it running so I can start just quickly water. I've still got spinaches and everything in there, beetroots. Got some little bit of thyme left. And these. And then the okras are starting to bud up and flower now, so hopefully they should be alright. So I'm going to just carry on watering and I'll be back with you in a second. Right everybody, so just finished watering in my polytunnel and I found these 2 beetroots in there. This is the one I know I planted, which is cylindra and boltardi, and then this one is another white one what's in there, which I don't know why they're, which variety of beetroot those are. So I've got a few heads of corn to take home. So this is my little harvest here to take home. Some I'm going to be using today and some on Sunday, the lettuces and that. So that's our video for today. I've got this frame up. You can see it's pretty solid. It's bolted onto the scaffold board. I didn't dig no holes to put them in because that would just be long and it's not something what you want permanently. You want to be able to take it down quickly if you need to. So this is in place. So all I need for it now is just netting, but I can leave that for now, there's not no hurry. I've left this open now, so because most of these have been harvested anyway, and nothing's disturbed them this year because of they're protected, and that's about it. So if you enjoy this one, please remember, like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave any comments, you can leave them in the comment section. We will get back to you on them. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all on the next one. You take care until then.